Hello and welcome. I am your host, the Sithsy, and today we are talking about the Ahsoka TV series announcement that came from the Disney Investors Day. And yes, it's probably a few videos later than you were expecting it to come, but I thought that I needed to prioritize a few other things, and if I'm going to make this video, I'm going to do it the way I want to. So that's what I'm doing now. So if you're new, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy the video. So, the Ahsoka series. So recently, there was some news. I thought that this was going to be the case anyway, after watching The Mandalorian Season 2. But there has been some news that the Ahsoka series will replace the Rebels sequel show, and this made sense. This makes a lot of sense to me. In Mandalorian Season 2, she's searching for Thrawn, and she wants to know where he is, and that would tie into Ezra, because Ezra was with Thrawn at the end of Rebels Season 4, and so that does make a lot of sense. We also don't quite know exactly when we see Ahsoka and Sabine after the Battle of Endor, when at the very end of Rebels Season 4, so this could take place after the events that we see in Mandalorian. I think Dave Filoni suggested this, so that's a possibility, but I think with this show, Ahsoka will be the main lead, and it'll be really great to see a live-action Sabine and a live-action Ezra. I'm really looking forward to seeing them. I think it's Taylor Gray who voices Ezra, and I think he could do a good job at a live-action Ezra Bridger. But we'll see. Yeah, it's really exciting to me to think that more characters are going to come to live action, and we're going to get a completion of their story. But another thing to mention as well is that Dave and Jon Favreau, so Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, they believe that Ahsoka's story should end in animation, not live action. So this will not be the end of Ahsoka Tano, this series. And I don't know if it will be a short series or whether it will run for multiple seasons, but I'm excited either way as a huge fan of Ahsoka to explore this character further. I've already said in my previous video discussing these announcements that Ahsoka is my second favourite character in Star Wars. I've grown up with her. I was introduced to Star Wars with the Clone Wars animated series. Well, that was the first thing I saw anyway. Then I watched the original films and prequels and so on, and then I went on to watch the Clone Wars again. But this series is so important because we're going to get to see Ezra again. We're going to get to finish these stories, and also I think Thrawn is going to be a large part of what's coming next with this sort of Favreau Filoni verse that's building up with all of these new shows that are in this era. And we're going to have the Book of Boba Fett, and we're going to have the Rangers of the New Republic. So I think that it's all going to tie up nicely into a big event, which I'm very much looking forward to. And of course we'll have Mandalorian Season 3 in 2022, so I'm very much looking forward to it, and I'm glad that we're getting to explore a lot of different aspects of the universe at that time through the lenses of these different people. So that's what's very appealing to me. I hope as well that we get to see some sort of interaction between Ahsoka and Luke Skywalker. I think that Luke telling Ahsoka that Anakin did come back to the light side would be a very important part of Ahsoka's character arc, and also it would be really cool to hear Ahsoka say stuff to Luke, or tell Luke stories of what Anakin was like and everything. So yeah, I have high hopes for this series. I'm very glad that Jon Favreau and Filoni are building up this post Battle of Endor world with the New Republic, and that we're going to flesh out this time period. I'm really looking forward to it. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. Please, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Are you excited to see Ahsoka in live action again? Are you looking forward to seeing Ezra and Sabine? What do you think Thrawn's up to? Also, tell me what show do you want me to talk about next, or movie do you want me to talk about next? Because there's a lot, and I know what I think I want to prioritise, but at the end of the day, I make this content for you, so you've got to tell me. So thank you very much for watching. May the Force be with you.